I'm Slicer, and welcome back to Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know what this episode is for, don't you? We're gonna take down Yuri y El Polito, the two psychotic, weirdo lovers that like to torture people. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip this mission.
We've got a location on Yuri and El Polito. Let's pay these fuckers back for what they did to Sandoval. I don't care how you do it, so long as they both end up dead.
Well, you heard the lady. Kill them by, kill them by any means possible. You got it, love. I'll get it done. So we're gonna hop back in the llama van.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Now, the helicopter actually, on the mini-map, makes it really obvious where I'm going. You can even see the helicopter down there. So we'll just crash down this hill. Oh, look at this.
Advance on the lodge. Stay alert.
So we've found the lodge that Yuri and Polito use as their base of operations. Pick the lock on the door. Usually we just kick them in, but I suppose we're trying to stay quiet this time around. So I'll check around. Anything in here? Ooh, look. A big love bed with a teddy bear in the middle. What is that? It's like a rock or something? Yeah, okay, it's a rock. From this angle, it kind of looked like a butt plug, if you can see that. Not something I really want to contemplate. Let's get out of their bedroom. It sounds pretty gross. Now we hop off the stairs here, and underneath the stairs, some more resources. Shit, yeah, motherfucker.
The rebels can pick up these supplies later. This must be where Sandoval cashed in. Roman
Alright.
said they kept him alive for 47 hours.
Tough son of a bitch held out for a long time. I feel like he was waiting for us to come get him, and we're real fucking late. Time to make it right.
So there they are. Yuri, the big ugly lady, and Polito, the guy who's dressed like a leaf. And yeah, they're torturing that dude while also talking about their love life. Lovely. So there are a couple of enemies inside this room, so we got to take them down.
Target down.
Oh boy.
Get the hell out of there!
Alright, Yuri's dead. I took a couple of hits there. She was about to get on a minigun. She didn't stand a chance. Look at that face, man. Jesus.
Yuri's down.
I suppose beauty's on the inside. Although I'm not sure if I quite believe that in their case. Because obviously what's inside is pretty fucked up. So Polito has escaped down here, although he's got nowhere to go. Alright, where are we looking? There's one dude over there. And those guys. Alright, ghosts. Steal my thunder, why don't ya? Oh, there he goes.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge is satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well,
That's a pretty sweet looking gun on the ground there.
Taking out
which
that
we just
lovey-dovey
unlocked.
horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
That guy, like, died kneeling. So yeah, we just unlocked both their weapons, which are modified AK-47s. His has a scope, and hers is got a big drum mag.
Our security infrastructure was being attacked. It made me question if La Plaga, our head sicario, was up to the task, or if he was too distracted with social media antics. Are you too busy chasing pussy on the internet to do your fucking job?
Ooh, sick
Or
burn.
is fucking your job?
Ooh,
No,
sicker burn.
he's my brother, Sueño. I will keep him in line.
He looks like a man that's too deep.
La Plaga got the message too well. He doubled down.
Whoever's behind this, know that we will find you. Know that for every one of us.
Look at that, it's a cowboy with an AK-47. You telling me this is Bolivia? It looks more like it's America.
The little pendejo had no idea how much damage he had just caused.
You know, El Sueño looks like a wrestler with that tattoo on his face, you see? Just look at that face. Yeah, he's it's definitely got a an air of like wrestling mask, like luchador. That's what I'm thinking, a luchador mask. And with that said, that's actually the end of the Itaqua province, because that's the boss. Now, it's a really short video, so I don't know, I'll do something else. I'll tell you what, we'll travel. We'll take a nice drive to the next place. Where's the next place I want to go? I'll do it in order of difficulty, I think. So, in that case, I'll be heading to Okoro. So, there's a city there. Is there one closer to me? I could fast travel, but I don't want to. So we'll go to that city. That looks like a good city to find some intel at. Oh, this guy may have died in the crossfire. He looks pretty beat up. Oh, maybe you want to see the new weapons. I didn't think. So this is his AK. Looking sweet. So if we equip it, we can see it's got a pretty sick scope. Unfortunately, it's not suppressed. That guy just slid out of nowhere. And her AK-47 is a bright pink drum magazine fed thing. See, if we just have a look at that. Look at that. It reminds me more of a Tommy gun than an AK-47, but what do you know? So we'll go back to the G36, and we'll head out of this dump. We'll put it behind us and head to Okoro. And see what awaits us there. Yeah, we'll take the van. Why not? Just turn the radio off though, because oh my goodness, is it annoying.
Better not roll this thing.
So I'd really like to know. Oops, sorry.
That was a civilian.
Hey, you shouldn't have been walking in the middle of the road. Really want to know what you guys are thinking of this series so far, and the game itself. I know there's a lot of people complaining that the game sucks or it looks too generic. I don't know, I reckon this is one of the best looking games that's come out in a while. Oh my goodness, as you can see I can't drive. Oopsie. I'm playing on a mix of very high and ultra settings. Some things I had to scale back a little bit in order to get a consistent 60 FPS. But doesn't look half bad. Oops. The difference between long-range shadows being on and off is barely noticeable. Like, when they say long-range shadows, they really mean it. You have to look way into the distance to even notice. And because this is going up on YouTube anyway, I don't mind sacrificing some of the better-looking
and I know this
stuff.
is payback for Sandoval, but let's keep this clean and tidy.
Revenge is never clean and tidy. What's that saying about revenge being a dish? They say it tastes damn good.
Pretty
Just
sure
don't
that's
make
the
a
wrong
damn
quote.
mess of it.
Anyway. So yeah, I don't mind sacrificing, like, shadows or lighting effects or whatever, because when it's compressed and uploaded to YouTube, it's not really going to matter, to be honest. Oh, that was a bit close. Oh my goodness. I'm a menace on the roads. Absolute menace. That guy dived out of the way. Only 2 kilometers to go. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna pull in here and trade out my van for a better looking one. Not a better looking one, but a better one. Oh, and there's the car I crashed into. Come on, in the car.
This announcement. Do not be...
And we continue. Going on a lovely drive through the countryside. I mean, it looks good. I hope it looks as good as it does here on YouTube. I mean, I know it won't, but I hope it looks at least similar. The shadows are probably going to be blockier and stuff on YouTube. and that's unfortunate, you know. Although for you guys, the frame rate will be a hell of a lot more stable, because I still get dips down a little bit, occasionally down to the mid-50s or so. It's always vegetation that does it. Vegetation quality is on high. I mean, I can have it on very high, but that's if I'm okay with playing it at 50 FPS. And on ultra, it tanks if I go into, like, any of these grassy areas. I go down into the 40s, and even lower sometimes, so... You know, I'm used to having to sacrifice some graphical settings, but I'm okay with it. So here we are in Okoro, the top cocaine producer in the world. And I'm
Bowman,
just gonna park my car here.
We're on the ground in Okoro. What have you got for us?
Okoro is the heart of cocaine production in Bolivia. The network there was built by El Yayo and predates Santa Blanca by more than a decade. When El Yayo joined the cartel and became the boss of production, he handed Okoro off to his grandson, who goes by the name El Emisario.
The emissary.
He spends most of his time outside the province, rubbing shoulders with politicians in Sucre and greasing the wheels for the cartel. Not really his job, but the guy's something of a charmer, and he figures this is the best way to make his grandfather proud. El Yayo lets it slide so long as Okoro continues to produce. Fact is, the network is so well established that it pretty much runs itself. El Emisario's assistant handles the rest. Get in there, gather intel on Okoro's production sites, and start fucking things up. That'll put pressure on El Emisario to come back to Okoro and get things back on track before Granddad finds out. When that happens, we grab him and use him to get to El Yayo.
So we basically have to grab a guy who
Looks like she's got some intel on El Emisario.
who barely does any work. Sounds okay to me. I'm gonna grab this legend over here, and then we'll watch that video.
You all know El Yayo, highest-ranking Bolivian in the Santa Blanca cartel, and their head of cocaine production. But you may not know his grandson.
He looks a bit
Gonzalo
like Commander
aka
Shepard.
El Emisario, the emissary. Yayo taught Emisario everything he knows. How to produce the best polvo in all of South America, how to maintain relationships with the local Bolivians, and most importantly, how to serve your Santa Blanca masters. Emisario looks up to Yayo, would do anything to honor him, to make him proud. Which is exactly what makes El Emisario the perfect target.
Was he wearing a bolo
His
tie?
greatest fear is shaming his grandfather. If we hit his coke operation in Okoro, he'll come running back to fix things. That's when we grab him. With a little luck, he'll give us everything we need to know about dear old Grandpa.
So we basically just have to fuck shit up until he gets so worried that his grandpa's gonna get angry that he comes back, and then we're gonna grab him, drill him for information on his grandfather. I almost said grandpether. I don't know why, that's not even a word. And then I'm gonna pop a cap in his ass. The game probably won't let me, you know, it'll probably just smack him over the back of the head with the gun and knock him out, but I'll shoot his body on the ground anyway. Gotta make sure these top players don't get back up and keep playing, you know what I mean? Hey, level 8. Oh, look at that, I've got 7 skill points, alright. Let's get some more ammo capacity. And quiet running, so I can sneak up on people better. Ooh, I need 2 more skill points to get bullet resistance, so I'll save my resources to get that. So I hope you've enjoyed this shorter episode of Ghost Recon Wildlands. Make sure you join us next time when we start fucking shit up in Okoro to draw out El Emisario. Same drill as last time, I'll collect all the major intel off screen, and then we can just go ahead and do missions, you know? I mean, I'll do missions, you can watch me. Isn't that a fun arrangement? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Take care.